Hentai body pillow, Chizuru, you know I got a Marin Remen 02, a bomb me chillin' in the sauna. On my anime, we caught up 2D girls, I got a lot of. And my wife with my up in my bed, she's saying, hey, where'd the beat go?
Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Rocky Slime Gaming. What's up? So anyways, now we're back. What if we were My Hero Academia? Yes. Yippee. So let's go where we left off. Kontaro turns into a villain. He decides to help Bakugo get away from All For One. And yeah. So let's start from there, okay? So after that, I decided to try to get Aizawa and Principal Nezu not to arrest Kontaro. So I prepared a PowerPoint presentation and eventually came up with a compromise. Kontaro would become a hero, but would become an ally of UA and could visit during holidays. So I was telling Kontaro the news. He decided to become a vigilante, as he said his clerk wasn't made for hero work. So next was All Might and Aizawa convincing my parents. My parents were very supportive of my hero career and always wanted me to be a hero, so it was pretty quick. Once we got to dorms, I customized mine by having a blue wallpaper with like one big black lightning bolt. What do you think I was gonna say, huh? Y'all thought when you heard Blood Black I say something? Nah. Not sus like that. Anyways, one big black lightning bolt. And you see it once you open the door. And a table with a game system, kind of like a PS4. And a headset and a bed with a blue bed sheet. The next day we work on ultimate moves to prepare my ultimate move and improve my costume. I went to the support place to get arm cover that won't be burned by my lightning, and took the opportunity to get a thermal visor that goes across both of my eyes. As my ultimate move would be a blue lightning dragon, so basically Kirin, and it's called Dragon Thunderstrike. But let's skip to the provisional license exam. I was with Class A at the start, but after Shindo used Trembling Earth, we got split up. While I was trying to find Class 1A, there were 3 people who were ambushing me, and when I was overwhelmed by all 3 of them, I decided to use my ultimate move that electrocuted all of them. And while they were knocked out, I eliminated all of them from the conversation, so I was the first one in Class 1A to get in. But then right after, Todoroki walked in, and I said, oh hey. Todoroki said, hey Azunda. And after that, I said, it's kind of hard to have fun when you can't talk to people since you don't know them. Since you remember on the 4th festival, right? With him replying, yeah, I was. What about it? So I said, oh, I just want to say congrats. You know, nice guy. The rest is boring, so let's get to the rescue portion of the exam. Let's start me saving a Help Us Company employee. I said, don't worry, you're safe with me. With the employee saying, shut up, you're so corny. Find a better line. Ignoring that, I brought him to the station, and while Yorishi and Todoroki were fighting, I turned on my shotgun and said, snap out of it. If you continue like this, you won't get your licenses. Because like, they were being stupid, man. They were being stupid. After that, they worked together, and they both got their hero licenses. So the only one that didn't in Class 1A was Bakugo. The next was the fight with Togata. I tried to punch with my lightning, but he went through it and uppercutted me, and after that I blacked out. So I did my work studies with Night Eye because I heard Togata worked there, and I wanted to find a way to increase my durability and be able to counter it, just in case a villain steals it. Midori also goes to Night Eye, so I dap him up while I'm going there and say I'm having to work with him. We go inside the office and we told me to make him laugh. So I tried to do the thing I tried to do with Kontaro. Because you know like how in the store I was trying to do something funny to like talk to him, get him to talk, and like I fell on my face? Yeah. That's it. I do a Scooby-Doo laugh while hitting the gritty and spinning. I look at Night Eye, but he just stares back with dark, cold eyes. He decides to make us fight for him to take us to the work study. I use my shotgun and Deku uses full cowling. I try to copy Togata and use Blinder Touch Eyeball. That's a stupid name. That's a really weird name. Okay, we're not going to talk about that right now. But, like, yeah, just saying. It's a long gamer name. Like, why not like BTEC? Betic. I mean, that sounds stupid too, but like, that's not the point. And he dodged and countered it, but it was a trap for Midoriya to kick Night Eye to stun him, but he also saw it through foresight and grabbed Midoriya's leg and threw him. I tried to throw stuff at him when Midoriya started to, and he used that as a cover to kick Night Eye, but he dodged it. But I predicted that he would do that, so I kicked and after grabbed the stamp. And I remember what I did during battle trial, so I had Midoriya throw me at the wall so I could bounce off it to stamp it, and the plan worked. Yeah. While we go in the next day, and we're warned about a villain named Overhaul, real name Kai Chizuki. While we're on patrol, we're told that we each have to call each other by villain names. So I had to call Midoriya Deku and Tagata Lemillion. After a while, we find Shizaki was a little girl. Whoa now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. It's not what you think. It's not what you think, okay? I mean, maybe it is, okay? But that's not the point, okay? Point is we saw him with one, okay? But anyways, Deku goes ahead and starts talking to her, Midoriya. Well, I was supposed to call Deku one the troll, but like whatever. Midoriya goes ahead and starts talking to her once he starts asking Chizuki questions. I cover his mouth and say, "Oh, he's sorry. He's just a chatterbox." What they gotta say? Yeah, let's go now, Deku and Thunderspark. And I pulled Midoriya away quickly. Midoriya asked why I did that, and Tagata said, "If you keep asking him questions, it would have gave him suspensions." With me saying, "Yeah, he can already tell we're heroes." After that, we go back to the office, and Night Eye talks to Midoriya about analysis and preparing for every situation and not to rush in. After that, I said, "Don't worry, we'll save her, I promise." Cause I think Midoriya figured out like she was in trouble. Because like, that what Midoriya do, yay. But anyways, after all of that, okay, I'm gonna shut up. So basically, at the beginning of the next week, I saw Midoriya get out the classroom and walk to the office out of nowhere. Then walk outside. So I decided to follow him because I thought maybe I was going to do work studies. But I kept on following him, and by the time I got there, I saw All Might talking to Midoriya about how him and Night Eye split up. I interrupted after he talked about the debate we had with Night Eye of who should have got one for all. And I asked, "What is one for all?" And I said, "And please don't lie to me. I already noticed some stuff, so just tell me the truth, one for all." So they tell me it, and we saying, I didn't notice your moves were similar to All Might, Midoriya. Next for the work study was a hero conference, and Araka, Azui, and Kirishima came too. Eventually we all met up at one spot, Night Eye's office. During the meeting, me and Tagata and Midoriya told the heroes about our report, but during it they had their heads down. I saw tears welling up, so I brought them outside and said, "We'll save her, calm down. Come back when you're done crying." The next day, me and Midoriya are having lunch with Ida and Todoroki. After that, we go to our work studies. We figure out how Night Eye plans for us to raid the Shiisakai and get ready for it. Eventually, we go to the Shiisakai and we run in and go into the basement. We see Mirio go through the wall, and I use my power to punch through the wall. I proceed to follow him so he doesn't rush in alone until we find Overhaul. Tagata easily beats Dataro and Shin, and after that he attacks Overhaul. He backhands Overhaul, and while his neck is turned, I use Shock Cloak and I punch Overhaul in the jaw. Rearranged! This is creaky odd table. Okay. My God. Anyways. After that overhaul reconstructed the ground the spikes, so I grabbed the area with my teeth in a shock cloak. We continued fighting, and I see Shin come from the back and try to shoot Mirio. My heart dropped. With all the speed I can, I run to the bullet and channel all my energy into my hand, not caring about what happens to it. And I chop the bullet in half. And it breaks because all electricity brought the bullet to its melting point. After I realized I'm not in pain, I look at my hand, and it was okay. That's when I realized I mastered the basics of my electricity. But shock cloak wasn't complete yet. And right after that, Deku Midoriya broke the wall and we worked together to beat Overhaul. Once the guy got area to safety. I mean area, not area. Like.
Bruh.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call her area, bro. It wasn't my fault. I mean, well, it was my fault, but shut up. Anyways. Yeah, I gotta find where I was. After that, Overhaul fused with Namoto. Slash, like, one of his henchmen, like, homies, I guess. And that opens a whole new can of worms. Midoriya goes... I mean, Night Eye! I'm stupid. I'm going crazy so, right now. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Alright, gotta find where I was. Don't ask any questions.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
What happened? Where did that start playing from, bro? I totally don't know where that came from. Totally. Then I go to fight Overhaul, but is defeated immediately. Like he said, I got slumped. And I put fear in my body. Thoughts run into my brain like if a pro lost, how can I win? Rushed in. But I saw Midoriya rushing, and I felt like I needed to help. I rushed in, and Midoriya used Manchester Smash on Overhaul, so I slid under Overhaul, and I punched him in the gut with my electricity. After a bit of fighting, Overhaul turns like a giant monster, like Megazord level, bro. I don't know how he did that, bro, but like, I don't know. Or is it Super Sentai? Like, or is it Super Sentai? Cause like, isn't this happening in Japan? Okay, that's not the point. Not the point. Not the point. Not the point. So, anyways. Midoriya ties area around him and uses 100% one for all, but isn't hurt after using it. And I realized something to do with Aries' quirk. So Midoriya ties me next to him with Aries behind us. So we take all, and I take all the electricity I can and push it out of my body. I called it Shock Cloak Unlimited, even though like it's probably not gonna be like the final form of it, but like, shut up. Anyways. We fought Overhaul and eventually were about to defeat him, to which I used Dragon Thunder Strike, and Midoriya uses a large barrage of punches which defeats Overhaul. But Midoriya, Tagata, Night Eye, and like me end up in the hospital. Go to check on Night Eye and I'm prepared what happens next. Awkward silence. Whoa. What the? Help! Help me! Help! Help me! Help! Help! So, anyways. I'm going to the Night Owl is going to die soon. We say our goodbyes and he gets one final message. Keep smiling because society always needs smiles and laughs to bring a brighter future. It was ironic because he always looked so serious, and it was weird that he died smiling. But when that happened, I couldn't smile for weeks. No matter what anyone said, I never cheered up. I talked to Kotaro, and we went to get ramen. He tried his best to cheer me up, but I couldn't. He decided that he would pay, that I could eat as much as I wanted, he'd pay. I stress-eated 20 bowls, and he spent most of his wallet that day. Me and Midoriya visit Tagada, and he says you can't go back to... Me and Midoriya visit Tagada, and he can help. Me and Midoriya visit Tagada and ask why he's still smiling, because, like... But he says at night I always wanted him to smile, so he wanted to keep it that way. He wanted to keep smiling. You see, it had some errors in this. Some of the effects were like, some of the events were like based on like, if he still had, like if Tagada didn't have his quirk. I guess I forgot I did that. So I kind of like have to fix it as it's happening. Like as I'm reading it out. So like, good, okay. It's kind of hard to like right when I hear, but we'll power through. No problem. But anyways, Bakugo pulls up and says, okay, I'm taking over. I want to tell the viewers how the rebellion course went. We need to turn some dumb kids straight, and they wanted to fight us, so we decided to fight them, but we made a game for them they could play, and it worked. Azumda, slash like me. Okay, I'm back again. So anyone with no name behind it will be me for now. Class continues as normal until we hear about the school festival. We decided to do a concert, and we plan after school. We debated who gets to be the lead singer, as I might have told them that I went to singing class when I was a kid in guitar classes. I showed my singing voice, so it's a tie between me and Jiro. So we both decided we would perform 3 songs. I'll perform Polaris, Odd Future, and Number 1. And Jiro performs Show Baby, Hero 2, and Footprints. Yeah, they're like all like My Hero Academia songs. You can check. Opening 4, 6, and 8, and ending 7, and ending 8, and like Hero 2 is like a special exclusive song, cause like it's canon 1. Well, I don't know what canon means. Okay, my character doesn't know what canon is, but like, I will say this is real talk. Okay, it's this tangent is getting out of hand. We'll get back to it. Did I see the Todoroki say Sub-Zero? I'm getting distracted. I should have turned clip volume off, but I'll do that. But you probably won't hear it because I'll try to turn it off in editing. But like, yeah. But anyways, we get to practicing. We take a break, and me, Midoriya, and Tagada take every on a tour of everyone preparing for the festival. We practice for days, and eventually it's the day of the festival. Midoriya isn't there, so I go check on him, and I see a villain named Gentle Criminal in handcuffs. I ask if he's okay, and he says, yeah, I'm fine. So I said, come on, let's go, we're gonna be late. We got there, and we started the concert. I had someone recording, and this is the video. It'll be in the link. Also, hold on. There'll be like a link in the description. I gotta like just do like all the credits. Do like all the credits real quick. Hold on. Credit to Nate Wants to Battle, Mickey Gee, Megami, and like Megami 33, Nick Wants to Battle, Nikki Gee. I'll probably like put their names in the description too, just in case you didn't hear it. But like, yeah. Before Polaris, all I could think about was my older sister saying, "Oh, your heart, kid," with her smiling. Guys, I was rooting for her after she went missing. But all those thoughts away when I heard that all those thoughts went away when I heard that Aries smiled for the first time. After that, I see how she she shows us how she felt during the show. Me, Midoriya, and Tagata take Eri to the beauty pageant. When I see Kendo there, I blush a little. And Eri starts saying, Doomsday has a crush. Which, like, I can't punch 6-year-olds, so we're gonna ignore that. I'm just kidding. So basically, and I say, she says it over and over. I say, no, I don't, while putting my hand behind my head because that's like the signature anime, like nervous thing. I had to pull a Naruto real quick before it was still behind my head while I'm still blushing. And Midoriya and Tagata laugh. At the end of the festival, I see Midoriya give Eri a candied apple. We say bye, and I head back to my dorm. And we all head back to our dorms. The next day, I go get some snacks. I see a criminal, so I go to stop them. But I see a masked figure punch and kick them, so I go to stop him. And I see a masked figure punch and kick him unconscious. After that, I ask him if it was Kendo, and I try to catch up to them. I end up using shock cloak to get to them. I catch up to them, and I end up taking their mask off. When I saw their face, I gasped in horror. It was my missing sister. I asked why she was fighting criminals. He breaks down and tells me where she was and why she was fighting criminals. To sum it up, she's a vigilante. I start crying and I hug her tight. Yay, tight hug. Yeah. In these awkward moments while I'm saying this inside my room, my brother inside it too. That's why I don't sound the best. He's gone! Okay, now I can say this normally. I start crying and I hug her tight. I bring her back to my parents' home and I go back to my dorm. My parents tell me that when I brought her home, they cried. And she told them what I told you, and they supported her all the way, telling them that she's a hero in their eyes. I couldn't stop thinking about her, so I went to find Kontororu, and I told him everything. He says, wow, I never knew about her. I'm surprised you never told me about her. Me saying, yeah, I didn't want to relive seeing her gone. Kontororu said, before you ask, my wallet is empty. Before you ask, my wallet is closed. I'm not buying any ramen. Wait, did you say she was a vigilante? Bring her around sometime, and maybe I can work with her. If he's saying, yeah, sure. Next day, I bring her to meet Kontororu, and he asked if she wants to work with him, and she says yes. After that, I show her the table at the Hero Festival, and she almost cries. She hugs me, and I tell her I have to go back to my dorm to get to class. So I say bye, and I go back to my dorm. Sneeze. I meet up with my sister a few days later, and I see her with a man and like a mask, like real talk, kind of like Obito's. Back to like the script, with a black long sleeve and a dark green jacket with spikes all over the sleeves, and dark red pants with black gloves, and an AR with bullets and a sword with the red sheath. Kontororu thinks that he's one of his vigilante friends, and his name was Deathstrike. But his real name was Hayashida Michi. Deathstrike told me that he was in Class 1D, but that's the other to be a vigilante. Further, we get back to the 2 days later, we get back to the Japanese hero billboard, and we find out the wild pussycats are back in action. You know, remember them? From the training camp in the last video? Yeah. I'm sure that Arrow will also be in UA, and she'll be mastering her quirk. And she'll be training to master her quirk. I was so happy that I even hugged Aizawa. Like, I was yipping, bro. Like, come on now. I was pulling that yippee. Get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no, man.
Anyways, the next day we see on the TV that Endeavor was fighting a Nomu. And after the fight, everyone went silent. I went up to Todoroki after he fell onto his knees and asked if he was okay. But he said he was fine, that he was just relieved. Okay, spoiler alert for Heroes Rising, the movie, because like I kind of have to spoil it for like a thing. So like it's like an explanation of like what happens next. So like you're gonna like if you don't want spoilers, like you don't have to listen to this. But I'll put like a timestamp in, but you might be like confused on why I have something later because it's explained in this bit. Okay. So like, yeah. Beware if you don't want to. Beware if you don't want to know. Imagine elbow to all my... Okay, that was because I just frozen. But like, it's not the point. Cause like on my side, I just put like the same. I put like the same clip like 10 times. Like I had the face like record the entire time, and I'm just watching it. Like I can see it while I'm recording my audio. So it's like you're probably not gonna see it because I have like some different like. I have like different clips for like different moments. Like for example, the Endeavor and Nomu fight. I'm probably gonna have a clip up here. It's like 2 minutes, so it's probably still gonna be here, but I'm not sure. Or like by the time like I said like the All Might thing, but like yeah, it's like give like insight like how it works over here. But okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna say a spoiler right now. And Heroes Rising, Bakugo. Hold on. I'll give you 5 more seconds to skip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bakugo gets 1 for all. But let's say that Midoriya gave me and Bakugo 1 for all. And my 100% full counting was dark blue. I go to bed and I drink. Bro, I just thought of a meme. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna just like be in the corner. Ooh. I gotta like test the sound effects real quick. Yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Alright, guys. So, I have a dream about shadowy figures. And One For All, and some guy, he was actually the creator of OFA. And then I wake up.
Waking up, Gucci on my PJs. You know what's up? Gonna be a good day.
And that's what I thought. I look up and I have my arm as a pink line. Like how Midoriya does when he uses Detroit Smash. And my window was shattered. I went back to sleep, and when I woke up,
Gucci on my PJs.
oh my god, bro. Anyways, when I woke up, I went to All Might and I told him, and I saw Midoriya there, and we realized we had the same dreams. And All Might realizes that maybe I had One For All. We go test it by having me do Detroit Smash, and it doesn't work. We chalk it up as a false alarm and we move on. But let's just say it happens here in the timeline. Because it might not be here in the timeline, let's just say it does. Next, we had a joint training battle that was with Class 1A and Class 1B. Class 1A won the first match, and Class 1B won the second. I went up to Kendo and said, "Nice job, Kendo, right?" She said, "Yeah," before blushing a little bit. Round 3 was a draw. Class 1A wins round 4, and I'm in round 5 with Midoriya. Since me and Midoriya are the fastest ones, we go in first, and I use my scouter to scan to see where everyone is, and I tell the team where they are. Me and Midoriya catch up to Monoma, and he tries to provoke Midoriya. But we thought he might have copied Shingo's quirks. Without saying a word, I dashed him and I dab kicked him in the jaw. He starts talking trash about Bakugo, and after that, Midoriya had some uncontrolled blacks that come out of his wrist. And Araka jumps on at Midoriya, and I do the same and slap him in the face and say, "Snap out of it, Midoriya." After that, Araka asks Shinzo to brainwash Midoriya out of his power, which he successfully does. We then get back to the match, and Monoma ambushes Midoriya, so I tell him to go for Shinzo, while me and Araka get Monoma. I punch him in the face, and Araka pins him down before he can go anywhere. And I let Araka put him in the cell. I help Araka, Minoru, and Ashido, and we won the match 4-0. Yep, 4-0. 4-0. They're trash. Trash. Okay, I'm gonna shut. I'm stupid. Anyway, oh my god, bruh. Anyways, Shinzo was accepted to the hero course, and I congratulate him after that. Later, me and Bakugo tried to help Midoriya use the black energy he was using before, but it didn't work, so we called it a night. We had a party with Class 1B, and the entire night I caught with Kendo, and we got to know each other a lot better. The next day, me and Midoriya go to check on Eri to see her hiding behind Togata. Go to check on Eri. Again, I wrote the Monoma part where he tries to copy Eri's quirk and use it on Togata, but I forgot, so I gotta erase all of this. Gotta erase it all. Bakugo got a provisional license to beat a villain gang the same night he got it. After that, Bakugo gets interviewed, and most of what he says is bleeps. And in class, Kaminari and Cyril laugh at it, while I try my hardest not to. And we hear about the incident in Deka City. We then practice being interviewed, and when I said, well, my hero name's Thunderspark, you're a spark of hope. After a while, it's Christmas, and we have a party, and Eri also comes. But Konohamaru comes too and meets Eri. I tell her that he's a villain, and Eri punches him into leg. And he says, "Ah, I'm gonna get you for that." Konohamaru then says, "Eri, I'm assuming that guy's a fake." I'm Azunda. That guy's a fake. He stole my body. Eri punches me in the leg, and I say, "Ow!" I see you got your get back, huh? And he says, "Yeah." I tell Eri that I'm Azunda and he's Konohamaru and he's not a villain. I just said that as a joke. He says sorry to both of us, and we continue with the party. We eat and we all get our presents. During the party, Todoroki walks up to me, Midoriya, and Bakugo, and tells us we should go to Endeavor's agency for the work studies that we'll be doing soon. Can we be restarting the work study program? Complain? Shut up! Hold up! So anyways, I said yes because first, it's the #1 hero's agency, and second, Madai's agency would be too swamped to accept anyone for work studies. After that, we talked to All Might about it, and Midoriya asks him about One for All training, which he says will be fine as long as he masters the locking and unlocking of Black Whip, with like his metaphor for using it. Then New Year's Eve came, and we were allowed to go home for a day. And along with that, we were allowed to go home for a day. To which I did, and I brought Konohamaru and my sister Mia to our house. We had food and we talked a lot, and I caught up with my sister, and it was a great time. While I was walking to the dorms, while I was walking back home to the dorms, while I was walking from home back to the dorms, I took like the bus and all that, boys. While I was nearing there, I started walking there. I saw Kendall walking the same way. We talked all the way there. It was a fun conversation. even though it's about nerdy superhero stuff, which she probably knew a lot about. Me saying, I didn't know Miss Beauty Pageant was a nerd.
How about choosing a stage? There's even a day and night mode.
And she said, I didn't know Mr. Electric was a dork.
No matter what happens, I won't let you complain.
And she said, I didn't know Mr. Electric Blushy was a dork.
Ready?
Crackle, crackle!
Beware lightning strikes.
Yo. Kaminari said cat crackle, crackle, bro. What are these voice lines? Why did you do Kaminari like that, bro? It's shocking that you just said crackle, crackle. Because you just said shocking, right? It's shocking that you said crackle, crackle. Whatever. The next day we went to our work studies, and me, Midoriya, Bakugo, and Todoroki met up with Endeavor. We walk around talking, and then I then see Endeavor start running at full speed. Me, thinking it was a test, turns on Shock Cloak and chasing him down. Keep chasing Endeavor, and then some minions come behind him. So we try to attack them and get them away, but Hawk swoops in and gets them before we can. Hawk then gives Endeavor a book and gives each of us one too. Endeavor tells us he wants us to beat a villain once before he doesn't retire with us. We then get to the agency and we look at Midoriya at Endeavor's sidekicks. We're told that Endeavor was only meant to train Todoroki, so that we might just work with the sidekicks. Bakugo gets angry about it, starts saying rude stuff. And I told him to shut up, and he said, "What do you say to me, nerd?" He replied, "You heard me." After that, he stopped talking, and Endeavor came out of his office and told us that he would train all of us. Endeavor asked what we want to achieve with our quirks, and I said I want to make a new ultimate move and increase my Shock Cloak, but also gain experience. Midoriya then tells Endeavor what he wants to achieve, and it takes forever, and I say, Midoriya. And he said, "What?" And I replied, "You're rambling." And he says, "Oh, I'm sorry." And Todoroki and Bakugo tell Endeavor what they want. And Todoroki starts telling Endeavor that he came with his own free will. And he just stopped acting like a good dad in front of his friends, which, like, dang, bro. Chill. Calm down, Jamal. Yeah, I know it was stupid, but, like, come on, man. Whoa now, calm down, Jamal. I'm mentally Okay. So what's next?
It's time to choose your character. You going to choose from the
I'm mentally stupid.
Doesn't match.
I am not smart. I just got distracted again. And now I'm staring at the street. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry for the bad video quality. Anyways. By saying anyways over and over, I'm trying to find where I was in the script so I can read it out. Anyways. We chased down a criminal. We chased a criminal down alleyway, but by the time we get there, Endeavor already stopped them, was telling us we were too slow. Bakugo tried to deny it by saying he's slower and went to me yelling, "Cap! I call Cap!" And Bakugo said, "Shut it, nerd." Bakugo goes to prevent a truck accident. Endeavor goes to prevent a truck accident, and then tells me to try to manifest my Dragon Thunderstruck in a different way, and not have a delay when I use it. So I don't have a way of people knowing I'm using it. As when I use it, I put my hand up, and it takes about 3 vulnerable seconds until the dragon comes down. If the sky turns cloudy and gray when I use it, that then indicates to people that I'm going to use it. Endeavor also told me to try to make it stronger. We are told our work study will be very helpful as a hero compared to what we learned in UA. A week into the work study, we're still trying to beat a villain faster than Endeavor. At night, Endeavor and Todoroki take us to their house, and they reveal it's their house. Bakugo starts complaining, and I say, "Shut up." And he says, make me. And I say, I will if you don't shut up, Mr. Anger Issue. We go inside, and Fuyumi, Todoroki's sister, introduces us to her. We introduce ourselves. We start eating, and Midoriya compliments the food, and I second all of his compliments. But then, Todoroki's brother, Natsuo, mentions that when he cooks, he oversees the food. But Endeavor probably never let Todoroki eat it, because there was orders strict about Todoroki's diet. After hearing that, I was choking my food, and you know what? I'm gonna say that line again. Nansuro, Todoroki's brother, mentioned that when he cooked, he overseen the food, but Endeavor probably never let Todoroki eat it, because Endeavor was always strict about Todoroki's diet. Yep, I had to resay the line just to put in that vine boom. Yep. I'm stupid.
Stop. I won't stop. Excellent. It's time to choose your character.
But anyways, I say, yeah, done.
You going to choose
Sorry.
from the presets?
It brings a lot of attention, but Endeavor apologizes for it. Then Natsuo leaves the dinner table because it decides he can't deal with Endeavor.
Good to me.
They're washing dishes. What do you think I meant by be with Endeavor?
Yeah. How about choosing a stage?
I might consider that it can't be in a room with Endeavor.
Night mode.
Don't be weird. Stop. Unless like I'm just dirty minded and you weren't even thinking that at all, but like,
No matter what
shut up.
happens,
Anyways,
play. Round one.
we start washing dishes, and Midoriya tells Todoroki that maybe he's able to forgive his father, because Todoroki's caring and a forgiving person. Fuyumi then tells them about their deceased brother Toya, and that Natsuo really liked him.
From above. Elect.
That made him not able to forgive Endeavor, as he blames Endeavor for Toya's death. Shut up. Anyways. When we go back to school, Fuyumi thanks Midoriya and me for being Todoroki's friends. Leaving Bakugo complaining about how small the car is, and I say, just stop complaining. Please, pretty please, with a little explosion on top. We then see a criminal named Ending, with Natsuo hostage, and me and Midoriya, Todoroki, and Bakugo jump out the car, and I go help Todoroki fight Ending, but Endeavor freezes. While Midoriya is saving Kappa Black Whip, I use my new move, which is called Thunder Dragon Fist, which is Dragon Thunder Strike, but stronger, and I punch it at my opponent. I also Dragon Fist for my Dragon Ball Z, except it has the colors and design of Sasuke carrying. And it just phases through their body and doesn't make a hole through it. And it also electrifies the person it's used on. Todoroki uses a fire-covered punch, and we both punch him at the same time. There was a lot of wind around mine, kind of like Detroit Smash. Other than that, I had the pink lines again all around my arm. He then freezes Ending, and Endeavor hugs Natsuo, but Natsuo says he still can't forgive Endeavor. I catch up to Natsuo and say, I know it's not my business, but like, you try to forgive Endeavor because he's trying to fix all the things he did. If you think so. I'm not saying you have to, but for the sake of Fuyumi wanting to have her entire family to have fun and eat together, having a full family again,
Scary.
you should try. Like a WG, bro.
Opportunities.
Oh, dang! Todoroki got slumped. That's crazy.
My turn.
I mean, like, in the game, okay? Because, again, like, the clip. You know, I should stop making clip comments. Oh, stretch. Anyways.
Yeah, that was my electricity.
I was saying that I walked to the car and we're driven back to school. When we get there, I go to online and I tell them what I realized. I go out to test it, but this time it works. And I realized how Midoriya feels when using the smashes and how much it hurts. We meet with All Might and I tell Bakugo and Midoriya that I have one for all now. And Bakugo says, great, another super nerd. With me saying, shut it, Bakugo.
Doesn't matter.
But I asked All Might why part of all for one. Yeah. I thought I might have said one for. I thought I was gonna say one for all by accident. I mean, all for one by. I'm stupid today. I don't know what's happening. Probably I'm kind of like panicked and I'm gonna have to make another video because it's been 45 minutes already and it's probably not gonna fit it. Hold on.
I can overcome the blood and the past. Round one. Ready? Clash! This will end quick.
So anyways, we're gonna finish this arc and then we're gonna make another video for the rest. And it's basically almost done, so it's not gonna matter. I asked why part of One for All stay with me, and if so, how Midoriya still has it. But he said he doesn't know, and Midoriya offered to teach me how to use it, and I accept his offer. We get to talking about quirks that One for All brings, and I sigh knowing that I might have to master all those. But knowing all the methods Midoriya used, I try full Kali and it works. Try Black Clover, it doesn't go on a rampage. I tried Detroit Smash and Delaware Smash, my arm's fine. Because it smashes have the same basic as my electric punches. So, by the way, my electric punches look like Venom punches. You know, like Venom from Spider-Man Miles Morales? Like that. Okay. Like instead of the electricity being yellow, it's blue. So, yeah. But remembering how Detroit Smash brings my electricity, I think of a thing I could try. We have a hot pot party, and we go for our hot pot? Okay, that's hard to say. And we go for our work studies the next day. Everyone in our class is all going to go to the same spot for our work studies at the same time. At the foot of the mountain with Vernon, one of Endeavor's sidekicks, and she told them we're going to be evacuating residents. I see Kontaroru there because like, remember how I said like he'd be an ally way? Yeah, that's what I meant. So I see Kontaroru there and I dap him up while smiling. I'm gonna give season 6 its own video because like I'm probably not gonna have enough time to cover all of season 6. Let's grab and share. Peace out. Bye.
Excellent.